I get a feeling that I've come back to my home. And this is the only association which makes its cricketers feel wanted. This is the only association where heads in the Apex Council and its members, right from the earlier years, have felt that cricketers should be given a part to run the association. As a part of the 1974 team, which was here, it's been an honor for us, sir, that we have been remembered. It's not an award that you get, but the remembrance itself, warms the cockles of your heart. You feel that, yes, there are people to appreciate what you have done. There are people to look after you in times of difficulty. And I know that come what may, anything happens to any player, the MCA with his Apex Council, which has a great vision, along with the earlier ones, will always go all out. Last night, I was preparing myself to say a speech. And I had prepared myself pretty well. But right now, I am so overwhelmed that when you look back upon the years, when the first match was played over here, like Professor Shetty, the doyen of our administration, said, that there was nothing over here. Barrister Wankhede, M.V. Changadkar, the great Polyumrigar, Mr. Kadam, Mr. Madalkar, Mr. Prabhu Desai, and their committee members, Mr. Kosambia, all of them got together to do all these things. As far as the match is concerned, I still remember that we played on a green seaming wicket. And that wicket was almost impossible to bat because there was nothing, there was no outfield. It was like a paddy field because in those days you didn't get the modern day lawn mowers. It was Sri Polly Umrigar who used to cut the grass along with the Malis, and a man of his stature, 59 test matches, 3,500 runs, 1,200s. He gave his life for Mumbai. Then came the others. But in that particular match, I remember Gavaskar, Sudhir Naik, Ashok Mankad, Eknath Solkar, Farooq Engineer. These people got out early. There was some 120 or something for 6. And then one of the most underplayed cricketers of our times, Karsan Ghavri, came out to bat with me. I had a knock of 63, Karsan had a knock of 83. We scored the runs. We shall I say, put some runs on the board. I'm only recalling the nostalgia, that's all. I'm not trying to say who did what. And as a result of which, 2 great bowlers in our team, 2 great fast bowlers in our team, Abdul Ismail and Karsan Ghavri ran through the team. They literally captured, I think, 15 or 17 wickets amongst them. And even in that match, the greatest of them all, Paddy Shivalkar, hardly got a bowl. I mean, his turn didn't come to bowl. So when Mumbai, as an association, was the first to form the CIC, was the first to give 10 captains and a lady captain in Diana Edalji to India, what more can you ask for? 60, 65, 70 top class test players. I mean, nowhere in the world can you have this kind of a tradition, of a history. We look upon the years when we decide. The other day I was talking to Sanjay Manjrekar, and he said, Sanjay, आमची जी team होती ना 1970 ची, when we broke the New South Wales record of 11 wins and went on to win 15 times in a row, ही जर तुमच्या 90sच्या टीम बरोबर खेळली असती तर काय झालं असतं? तर संजयने मला एकच प्रश्न विचारला. नाही, आमची बॅटिंग चांगली होती, म्हणजे एवढी बलाढ्य बॅटिंग होती त्यांची, पण तुमच्याकडे शिवलकर होते, अब्दुल इस्माईल होते, आणि आम्ही काय काय कॉन्ट्रीब्युटर्स होतो, त्याच्यामुळे कदाचित तुमची बॉलिंग चांगली पडेल. म्हणजे इट वुड हॅव बीन अ फॅसिनेटिंग मॅच. आता AI वर ही मॅच घ्यायला हरकत नाही की काय होऊ शकतं या मॅचमध्ये. यू नेवर नो व्हॉट द रिझल्ट्स कॅन बी. बट कमिंग बॅक, whenever you pick, I sit in many meetings, Sunil, myself, Dilip, all of us sit together to discuss what would be a great all-time Mumbai 11, the greatest all-time Mumbai 11. And it is far more difficult to pick a great all-time India 11. It's far more difficult to pick up great all-time Mumbai 11 than the India 11. Openers, Gavaskar, Parker, Lalchand Rajput, Shishir Atangdi, Wasim Jafar, Ajit Wadekar, Dilip Sardesai, Ashok Mankad, Ramnath Parker, Sudhir Naik. I mean, I can go on rattling names, and so many of them were great players. At the bowlers, for example, Karsan Ghavri, Paras Pamre, Abhi Kuruvilla, Salil Ankola, and so many. I sometimes forget about most names in my age, but these were the great players of the past. But three names that come to my mind who would make it to that all-time great Mumbai 11 at any cost. There will be arguments in favor of X, Y, Z, what number does he bat, did he bat at 3, did he bat at 4, 5, 7. So if you decide to have a number 3 player, and if he scored runs at number 5, should we bat him at number 3? Then the discussion becomes difficult. The three all-time great players in my mind as batters were obviously the two Gavaskars and Dilip, and the greatest of them all, Padmakar Shivalkar. Paddy, you have been a player who has given Mumbai everything. All of us are delighted to see you over here. We have great regard for this great man. In my 30 years of cricket that I played with Paddy, for Tatas, for Mumbai, for West Zone, he is the only player who came out to bowl with an attitude of a batsman. A batsman goes to bat and he wants to score 100. You ask Lalchand Rajput, Lalu was काय करायचं? मी 150 करणार. And more often than not, Lalu has done it. पॅडीला विचारलं की पॅडीचं एकच होतं. मी आज 6 for 35 काढणार. आपण सगळे बॉलर्स झालो आहेत सगळे. आपण बॉलिंग केली सगळ्यांनी. पण त्या बॉलर्सनी आज काय करायचं? I hope to bowl well. I hope to bowl tight. I hope to bowl well. I hope to get wickets. But this great man was the only one who said that I will take 6 for 35.